On the cusp of a new era, young Ethan stood at the edge of the shimmering ocean, his eyes wide with wonder. The sun painted the sky with hues of pink and orange, casting a magical glow over the water. Ethan had just moved to the seaside town of Coral Bay with his family, and everything felt like an adventure waiting to unfold. Ethan's new home was a cozy cottage nestled close to the beach, where he could hear the gentle lull of the waves every night. But what truly excited Ethan was the prospect of meeting new friends, especially those who lived beneath the waves. Little did he know, one such friend was about to change his life in the most unexpected way. One sunny morning, as Ethan was exploring the beach, he noticed something peculiar. A playful splash erupted from the water, followed by a series of giggles. Curiosity piqued, Ethan waded into the shallow surf. To his surprise, a dolphin with a cheeky grin surfaced, spraying him with a playful jet of water. "Hello there," Ethan laughed, wiping the water from his eyes. "I'm Ethan. What's your name?" The dolphin responded with a series of joyful clicks and whistles, as if introducing himself. Ethan decided to name him Brian, after his favorite comic book hero. From that day on, Ethan and Brian became inseparable. Every morning, Brian would greet Ethan with playful antics, and together they would explore the ocean's wonders. Brian was a natural prankster, always finding new ways to make Ethan laugh. He'd hide Ethan's flip-flops, only to return them with a triumphant leap. But as the days turned into weeks, Brian's pranks began to escalate. One day, Ethan was building a sandcastle when Brian, with a mischievous glint in his eye, swooshed in and knocked it over with a playful flick of his tail. "Brian," Ethan exclaimed, his voice a mix of exasperation and laughter. "You rascal!" The pranks continued, each more elaborate than the last. Brian would sneak up behind Ethan and give him a wet surprise, or hide his beach toys in the most unexpected places. Ethan loved Brian's playful spirit, but he also realized he needed to keep up with his clever friend. One day, after a particularly elaborate prank involving a bucket of seaweed, Ethan decided it was time to outprank Brian. He hatched a plan that would require both creativity and teamwork. Ethan enlisted the help of his new human friends, Mia and Leo, who were just as eager to join in the fun. Together, they crafted a plan to give Brian a taste of his own medicine. They gathered an assortment of colorful beach balls and set them adrift in the water, creating a floating obstacle course. The next morning, as Brian approached for his usual round of pranks, he was met with a sea of bouncing balls. His eyes widened in surprise, and he clicked excitedly, diving in and out of the colorful maze. Ethan and his friends watched from the shore, giggling as Brian tried to navigate the unexpected challenge. But Brian was not one to be easily outdone. With a mischievous twinkle, he began flipping the balls with his nose, sending them soaring through the air. Ethan realized that Brian was not just a prankster, he was also a master of fun. The laughter and joy of the moment filled the air, and Ethan knew that he had found a true friend in Brian. As the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky with a tapestry of colors, Ethan and Brian sat side by side on the beach, watching the waves dance under the moonlight. Ethan had learned that while pranks could be fun, it was the bond of friendship that truly mattered. From that day on, Ethan and Brian continued their playful antics, each trying to outwit the other in a never-ending game of laughter and joy. And in the heart of Coral Bay, their friendship became the stuff of legend, a tale told to generations of children who dreamed of their own adventures by the sea.